And for you people who are listening, say to yourself, what is the meaning of in and of itself? Everybody ready?
Can you please tell me one more time?
The word meaning, a word having a meaning in and of itself means that the listener, the word is so clear that the listener is not waiting for more to understand the meaning of that word. It doesn't need any other extra words to explain what that word means. For example, I said hand. By saying this word hand, hand has a meaning in and of itself, meaning I don't have to describe this, it's that thing at the end of my arm that has lots of bones and carpals, metacarpals, and it twists and it has 5 fingers. I don't have to describe it. You understand by itself, hand. Okay? And we said other than that mufid, and what is mufid? Mufid is beneficial. And speech is mufid, beneficial, when the listener is not waiting for more to understand the objective of the speaker. And that's going to come to us as we go through kalam. Kalamuna lafdun mufidun kastaqim. That's what we're going to go through. We're not going to do that text. That's a little bit too much. We're going to go innal kalama indana faltastami. مرة نقرأ أنكتم.
Which is concrete, right?
لفظ مركب مفيد قد وضع. أحسنتي. Okay. What did you say? Somebody said something to me?
It's concrete.
Concrete. What do you mean?
Concrete, not concrete. Not the cement, but concrete, like...
No, go ahead.
Yeah, concrete and concrete, right? That's two meanings. Concrete, right?
Don't talk, guys.
Straightforward, indefinite.
Right. Definite meaning. Okay, here. Ismun. What? Supernoun. Da-da-da. Supernoun.
Because it contains descriptions.
No us. What? What is the definition of a supernoun?
The noun and adjective.
It's a noun plus adjective, right? But you were correct, but I wanted you to give a full sentence. What is a noun? What's the English noun? What's the English noun? It's a person, place, or thing, right? That's what a regular American noun is. What's the Muslim supernoun? What's that? Ismun. That's right. It's an ismun, young man. But what's the difference between
Description.
and description? It says and description. And in English, they don't have a description as part of their nouns, right? They call that an adjective, which I never knew what that was. Until I learned Arabic, I never knew what they were talking about. I just left it alone. But now I know what an adjective is by learning what a supernoun is. A supernoun is a person, place, or thing and description. So we don't have all these other mixed up things, just supernoun. What is its technical definition? Come on now, I hate waiting. Hesitation kills. Write that down. Hesitation kills. Okay? Either you know or you don't know.
A word.
It is a word. That's the first part.
It points to.
That points to, right, the definition is almost on the whole wall right now. That points to a meaning.
In and of itself.
Of itself.
In and of itself. Memorize that line. In and of itself. I made that up.
And is not
I'm teasing.
connected to a time frame.
And it is not connected to a time frame. It's not connected to any time frame. Give me a supernoun. Give me an ismun. Airplane. Now some person studied because that was on someone's notes. There goes the imam. That's another one, right? Imam Isa. His name is Isa. That's another one, right?
Yes, the name place.
The name, place, or that could have been the description of the ismun, of the name.
Like a pair, beautiful.
Beautiful, good, old, handsome. There you go. This is person, but what's a thing? Give me a thing.
Majid.
Give me something else. Give me something metaphysical.
Pen.
No, something metaphysical that we don't put our hands on.
Air.
Air, something else. I want an idea. Now, how? Mouse? Alhamdulillah, barakallah fiki. I mean like an idea, like Islam, kufr. You understand? This is a thing.
Sure.
Democracy, capitalism. Aren't these super nouns?
Yes.
Right, because they're things. Don't just think on the the physical things, but other things. Whatever you can, an idea is a thing. Does that make sense, everybody? We need to really beat this in our heads. Why? Because this is the basis of the rest of the whole language. This right here. Having this confidently understood. Everybody's confidently understood on this, right? You should be, because next week we're going to have a written test. And you're going to have to give the definition. And these are technical definitions. So the definition should be the same on everyone's paper. Okay? Erase the board, please. Do you have any questions right now? Okay, we're going to go on to the rest part of our lesson today. We're on lesson 3, walhamdulillah. And just to go over again, last week we memorized, إِنَّ الْكَلَامَ عِنْدَنَا فَلْتَسْتَمِعْ فضل لفظ مركب مفيد قد وضع. Did we do that part? No. But we're going to do that part today. Okay? لفظ مركب مفيد قد وضع. Maybe it's a review for some people, but the reminder benefits the believer. And you can't be too strong with something. You know? And I, like I said, I listened to this maybe 1 in 12 times from my sheikh, and each time he did something different. And I thought that I knew it each time. So, and that's after we stopped counting. Okay, so it says, Inna. Everybody say this. Inna. Al-kalama. Indana. Faltastami'. لفظ مركب مفيد قد وضع. Now we're going to go through this. We're going to say لفظ مركب مفيد قد وضع. Okay? Now, watch and I'll explain this to you. As you know, why do we put the dot on the bottom?
That was the original way of
Original way. So this is a fa, right? Yeah. The same is written like this, is written like this, and at the end of a word is written like this without anything. It's all the same. We're not being tunnel visioned or closed mind or bigoted. Education is to open your mindset. Okay? So you can learn something. Remember the rule. If you hear something that you've never heard before, then guess what? You've learned something. Because if you only hear those things that you already knew, you've never learned anything. Okay? So, this is the fa. It can be done 3 ways. It's usually like this at the end of words when you're writing with your hand. If I say kaffa, I can go like that. Everybody knows this is a kaf and this is a fa. I don't have to put a dot here or a dot there. It's understood by the shape. If I did like this, what is that? That's a, no, that's a qaf. By the shape of it, you can see. And the way the ulama do it, and the people of writing, they put a little hook right there. Just like that. That lets you know that's a qaf. Okay? Just teaching you some penmanship as we go along. I'll take this piece off right here so you don't get confused. Okay? This is a qaf. Okay? Like that, or like that, or like that, or like that. At the end of a word. All this is qaf. Or like this. I'm sorry, that was kind of ugly. Let me do another one. Just like that. And this is a fa. Like that, like that, or like that. And some even like this sometimes. Just like that.